Hi, beautiful soul. Spirit whispered something to me this morning that stopped me in my tracks. They said, their chapter is being written right now, but they don't know that they're holding the pen. If this video found you, it's because you're in that space between chapters, feeling the old story ending, but not yet seeing the new one clearly. Spirit has something important to say about the energy surrounding you right now and how to co create your highest timeline. This is a collective message. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Your story is about to get so much better. Let's begin. The first card we were given is the Five of Wands upright. This is conflict, competition, struggle, differing opinions, and challenges. Spirit says the energy around you right now is fierce but not destructive. There's competition, but it's the kind that makes diamonds. The kind that reveals what you're really made of. The challenges you're facing right now aren't random obstacles, they're cosmic training for the next level of your life. You're in the arena right now and it might feel chaotic, but this is where the champions are made. Every person pushing against you is teaching you how strong you really are. Every conflict is showing you how clearly you can think under pressure, and every challenge is proving that you have what it takes. The energy is shaping your next chapter by burning away everything that isn't essential. The weak strategies, the half hearted efforts, the people who can't match your intensity, all of it is falling away, so only the real, the strong, and the aligned can remain. Don't try to avoid the competition. Use it. Let it sharpen you, focus you, and make you better than you've ever been. Your next chapter needs the version of you that can handle anything. The next card we received is the Five of Pentacles reversed. This is recovery from hardship, spiritual poverty ending, and finding help. The financial stress, the feeling of being on the outside looking in, the sense that everyone else has it figured out while you're still struggling, that energy is lifting, and Spirit is showing you walking out of the cold and into the warm light. This card reverse says that the lean times taught you something invaluable, that you can survive anything. You can make magic out of nothing. You can find hope in the darkest places. That resilient is not leaving you, my love. It's becoming your superpower in your next chapter. But now abundance wants to find you. Opportunities want to reach you. The right people want to help you. You've been testing your strength in scarcity. Now you get to test your wisdom in abundance. The energy shaping your next chapter is one of recovery and renewal, of doors opening after being closed for so long, and of finally getting the recognition, the resources, and the support that you've been needing. Our next card is the Two of Cups reversed. This is broken relationships, imbalanced partnerships, and self-love that's needed. There's been a disconnect, maybe from others, maybe from yourself, relationships that felt off balance, partnerships that drained more than they gave, connections that left you feeling more alone than when you were actually alone. But this reversed energy is healing. You're learning the difference between connection and attachment, between love and codependence, between supporting someone and carrying them. The energy around you now is teaching you how to love from wholeness instead of neediness, how to connect from strength instead of desperation, and how to be in a relationship while still being yourself. Your next chapter is being shaped by the newfound understanding of what real love looks like. You won't accept crumbs anymore. You won't settle for one-sided connections because you know your worth now, and that knowledge is magnetic. The next card we received is the Two of Pentacles upright. This is a card of balance, juggling priorities, adaptability, and time management. You're learning to dance with chaos, to stay centered while everything around you shifts, to balance multiple priorities without dropping the important things. This isn't stress, this is skill development. The energy surrounding you is teaching you flexibility without compromising your core, how to adapt without losing yourself, how to be responsive without being reactive, and how to handle complexity with grace. Your next chapter needs someone who can hold it all, the practical and the spiritual, the serious and the playful, the ambitious and the peaceful. Someone who can pivot when necessary, but stay rooted in what matters the most. This balancing act that you're doing right now, it's training the multidimensional life that you're about to step into, where you'll have more opportunities, more responsibilities, more joy, and the skills to handle all of it beautifully. We then received the Six of Cups upright. This is the card of nostalgia, childhood memories, innocence, and simple pleasures. There's a sweetness entering your energy field, a return to wonder, a rediscovery of joy in simple things. The child in you that got buried under responsibilities and disappointments, they're coming back to life. This isn't a regression, it's integration. You're healing parts of yourself that learned to expect pain instead of pleasure, that forgot how to play, and that stopped believing in magic. The energy shaping your next chapter includes laughter that comes from your belly, excitement that feels pure, dreams that feel possible again. You're remembering who you were before the world taught you to be afraid of wanting things. Old friends might resurface, childhood dreams might call you again, past passions might reignite, and all of this not to live in the past, but to bring the best of who you were into who you're becoming. Spirit also wanted to let us know how we can co-create our highest timeline. And the first card they gave us is the Two of Swords upright. This is the card for difficult decisions, mental conflict, and being at a crossroad. To co-create your highest timeline, you first need to make the decision that you've been avoiding, the one where both options feel important, where you can't see the outcomes, where you're afraid of choosing wrong. Spirit says, there's no wrong choice when you choose from your center. The decision that scares you but excites you, the path that challenges you but calls to you, the option that might be harder but feels more true. Stop trying to see the whole staircase before you take the first step. Stop waiting for guarantees in an uncertain world. Your highest self knows which way to go. Listen to the whisper underneath the mental noise. The timeline that you want requires you to trust your inner knowing over external opinions, to choose growth over safety, and to pick the path that makes you who you are meant to become, not just who you've always been. The next card is the Nine of Cups. This is a card of contentment, satisfaction, emotional fulfillment, and wishes being granted. Your highest timeline requires you to start feeling fulfilled now, not when you get there. To find satisfaction in the journey, not just the destination, and to appreciate what you have while working towards what you want. Spirit shows you sitting in contentment with your life as it is, while still being excited about where it's going. This isn't about complacency, it's about gratitude that magnetizes more goodness. Practice emotional fulfillment daily. Feel grateful for your growth. Celebrate all your small wins and acknowledge how far you've come. Let yourself feel proud of who you're becoming. The energy of satisfaction is going to draw in more reasons to be satisfied, and the feeling of having enough attracts even more abundance. Your vibration of fulfillment will call in experiences that will fulfill you even more. The next card is the Hanged Man upright, and this is a card of suspension, of letting go, of seeing from a new perspective, and of divine timing. To co-create your highest timeline, you need to let go of trying to control the how and the when. Your job is the what and the why, what you want and why you want it. The universe will handle the delivery method and the timing. The Hanged Man is asking you to trust the pause, trust the delay, trust that sometimes the best thing you can do is stop pushing and start receiving. This does not mean give up. This means give it over, surrendering your attachment to how things have to look while staying committed to how you want to feel. Your highest timeline might not look like what you planned, but it will feel like what you dreamed. Sometimes you have to release the picture to get the essence. Our next card was the Knight of Wands upright. This is a card of adventure, impulsiveness, action-oriented, and pursuing goals with passion. When inspiration strikes, move. When your soul says yes, don't let your mind talk you out of it. Your highest timeline is going to require you to act on your excitement, to follow your passion, and to trust the fire in your belly. The Knight of Wands does not overthink, he acts. He doesn't wait for perfect conditions, he creates momentum. He doesn't need to know all the details because he trusts the journey will reveal what he needs to know as he travels down that path. You're being asked to co create by saying yes to adventures that scare you, yes to opportunities that stretch you, yes to experiences that make you feel alive. Your spirit knows where it wants to go, so follow its lead. Because bold action aligned with passion is how you write your next chapter, not with reckless action, but inspired action, the kind that comes from your core and pulls you towards your destiny. Our next card was the Five of Cups reversed. This is the card of moving on from loss, finding hope after disappointment, and emotional recovery. Your highest timeline is asking you to alchemize your disappointments into wisdom, your losses into lessons, your failures into fuel. What broke your heart also broke you open to receive something even better. So stop looking at what didn't work out and start looking at what wants to work out. Stop mourning closed doors and start celebrating the new ones opening. Stop carrying the past into your future. With the Five of Cups reversed, Spirit is letting you know that your setbacks were setups, your delays were divine protection, and your rejections were redirections towards something that actually fits who you're becoming. To co-create your highest timeline, you're going to need to grieve what didn't happen so that you can receive what wants to happen. Allow yourself to feel the loss, learn the lesson, and then turn around and see what's still possible. And the last card we were given is the Four of Wands upright. This is a card of celebration, of homecoming, stability, achievements, and strong foundations. Your highest timeline needs a strong foundation to build on, stable relationships, healthy habits, clear values, and consistent practices. The Four of Wands says that it's time to create the structure that can support your dreams. This means establishing routines that nourish you, surrounding yourself with people who celebrate your growth, creating a home environment that feels like a sanctuary, and building financial stability that gives you freedom to take risks. You can co-create by investing in what's going to last, by building slow and steady rather than fast and fragile, by creating a life that feels like home to your soul, not just impressive to others. Your next chapter needs you grounded, supported, and stable, not rigid, but rooted, not perfect, but prepared, and ready to handle the blessings and opportunities that are coming your way. With these cards, Spirit is showing us the energy surrounding you now, sacred competition that's making you stronger, recovery from hardship, healing from disconnection, masterful balance and complexity, and the return of innocent joy. They're letting us know that to co-create your highest timeline, you're being called to make clear decisions from your center, embody fulfillment now, surrender to the divine timing, take inspired action, transform disappointments into wisdom, and build a foundation that can support your dreams. The energy that's around you right now is preparing you for greatness. Your job is to dance with it, trust it, and let it write the most beautiful next chapter of your story. Spirit's final whisper is this: you're not behind, you're not broken, and you're not lost. You're exactly where you need to be to become exactly who you're meant to be. Your next chapter starts the moment that you trust yourself to write it. Thank you for watching, love. Your next chapter is being written in real time, and every choice that you make is a sentence into that story. Spirit wants you to know that you have more power than you realize to shape what's coming next. Tell me in the comments which card hit the deepest. I read every single one, and I love connecting with you in the comments. And if you're ready to explore your next chapter, I offer readings through Etsy. The link will be in the pinned comment and in the description of this video. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit the notification bell because Spirit has more chapters to reveal. Your story is just getting started. I love you, and I will check in with you soon.